time, in a small fishing village in Greece, where the sea sparkled like blue glass and the olive trees swayed in the warm breeze, lived a girl named Eleni and her best friend, Nico. Eleni had big hazel eyes that shone with curiosity. Nico was a little taller, with a laugh as bright as the sun. They did everything together, racing along the cliffs, collecting seashells, and watching the fishermen mend their nets in the harbor. But their favorite thing to do was sit by the shore at sunset, listening to the waves. One evening, as the sky turned pink and orange, the two friends went to collect seashells to sell at the local market when they heard a strange sound. A soft, sad cry. Eleni and Nico looked at each other. "Did you hear that?" Nico whispered. They followed the sound down to a hidden cove, where the water was calm and clear. And there, tangled in seaweed and a fishing net, was a tiny mermaid. Her shimmering turquoise tail sparkled under the last light of the sun, and her golden hair clung to her face, wet with tears. Both Eleni and Nico stood stunned. But Nico knelt beside the mermaid and said, "You'll be okay." Eleni gently untangled the seaweed and fishing net from the mermaid. "What happened?" she asked. The lost mermaid sniffled. "A terrible storm came last night. The waves were so big and strong that they swept me far from my family. When I woke up, I was here, all alone." The young mermaid, whose name was Thalassa, told them that her family lived near a place called the Singing Caves, where the waves made music. Nico gasped. "I know where that is. My grandfather told me stories about it." Eleni grinned. "Then let's go." But there was one problem. The Singing Caves were far away, past the deep waters of the bay. "How will we get there?" Eleni wondered. Thalassa's face lit up. "I can call my dolphin friends." She cupped her tiny hands around her mouth and let out a sweet, melodic whistle. Moments later, the water rippled, and two sleek dolphins leaped from the waves. The children climbed onto their backs, and with a splash, they were off across the sea. As they sped across the water, the waves began to grow stronger. The wind picked up, and the sky darkened. Thalassa looked around, worry crossing her face. "We should be close, but something feels wrong." She bit her lip. "The currents change all the time. If we take the wrong path, we could be pulled into the rocks." Nico thought for a moment. "Wait. My grandfather always said that the waves near the Singing Caves hum a special song. Maybe we can listen for the right path." They listened closely. A soft, rhythmic hum, almost like a lullaby, echoed through the water. "That way." Eleni pointed. The waves surged around them, but the path stayed clear and before them, glowing in the moonlight.